So in last video we have seen the introductions to CATIA and also cover a few commands of our sketches. So today we'll continue with the same. First of all, close the window of product, then start mechanical design, part design, then again by default our part name is part 1. Okay, then again select a plane on which plane we have to create our profile. So select a sketch and a plane. So in last video we have seen a profile toolbar in which we have covered a profile, then rectangle. This rectangle toolbar is also called as a predefined profile. So we have covered all these basic commands of predefined profile, then circle, then again 3-point circle, then circle using coordinates, and tritangent circle. So today we'll cover the remaining commands. Next command is a 3-point arc. We know that. So suppose we have to create an arc that arc should pass through the 3 points. So for that purpose we are using this 3-point arc command. So for the reference I am just drawing here a polyline or profile line, and I want to create a arc, 3-point arc. So first point of our arc is this point, second point of arc is this point, and third point of arc is this point. So for that purpose we are using this 3-point arc command here. So first point, we have to select this first point, start point, again this is our second point, and this is our third point. So we'll get this arc is passing through this 3 point. You can use anywhere according to your need. So again 3-point arc, suppose this is first point, second point, and again this is a third point. So this is called as a 3-point arc. Now next one is our 3-point arc starting with limit. So again select this 3-point starting with limit. So read again statement carefully. Click or select the start point of this circle. Suppose if I am assuming that this is the start point, this is the start point, then again click or select the end point of the arc. Suppose this is the second end point of our arc, and then we have to select the second point of arc will go through that, means from which point we have to pass the arc. So this is suppose our next point. So this is called as our 3-point arc starting with limits. 3-point arc starting with limit, first point, end point, and then give the second point. 3-point starting with limit. And next one is normal arc. This is also called as our center arc symbol. So first of all we have to define the center of the circle. So this is the center of circle, then again this is the start point of our arc, and again this is the end point of our arc. Again simple arc, center point, start point, and end point. So these are the commands of our circle command, circle toolbar. So there are different types of circle tool are used. Circle, 3-point circle, then using coordinates, then tritangent circle, 3-point arc, then 3-point arc starting with limit, and arc. Then today we'll go for our next command. So again clear the screen, select all and delete it. The next command is in our profile toolbar. Our next command is spline. So again in spline there are the 2 types of spline are provided. First one is our normal spline. So spline, So spline is basically used to provide a guide pathway. So this is the first point, second point, third point, fourth point, and you can give a number of points. You can give the number of points to the required dimension. Like this. This is called as a spline. Then you can also edit this spline. Select this spline and select the node, particular node, and then stretch it to the required dimensions or to the required position. Select a spline, select a particular node and stretch it. Select a spline, select a node and stretch it. Select a node, stretch it. You can directly also select a point, node point, like this one. So we can convert our point or our spline in desired shape. So this is normal spline. Again, spline, first point, second point, third point, spline. Again spline, spline. Now there is another command in spline, this connect. Select a connect. So you can see here are the different types of options are shown to you. Connect with and arc, then second one is connect with the spline, then again continuity in point, then continuity in tangency, then continuity in the curvature. So you can select any one of the options. So by default it is connect with the spline. So if I am just selecting this first point and second point, so according to the nature of our curve and the direction of our curve, it directly gets connected. Select again this connect. This is first point and second point. So this is called as a connect. Means we are just connecting the two end points of the curve to the two end points of the spline. So for that purpose we are using this connect command. So this is related to our spline command or spline tool. Then next toolbar is conic toolbar. You can see conic toolbar. So again there are different types of conic operation or conic type of profiles we can easily draw here. So like our ellipse, again next one is parabola by focus, again hyperbola by focus and a conic. So these four commands will perform in this conic toolbar. So select first of all ellipse. So we know that every time whenever we are going to draw the ellipse, so we need to first of all define the center of ellipse, then second one is minor axis and major axis. So these two dimensions are required while we are going to draw the ellipse. So again read our command prompt statement. Click to define the ellipse center. Suppose I am just assuming this is the center point of our ellipse. So again click to define the major arc and the ellipse orientation. So that might be our major or minor. So select this is our major point and again this is our minor diameter. So this is called as our ellipse. Again suppose this is center point, suppose this is our minor and again this is our major, so not an issue. This is called as our ellipse command. Now next command, next one is parabola by focus and hyperbola by focus. So again here parabola by focus. So again read our statement carefully. Select a point to locate the focus. Suppose I am just selecting this is the focus point, then next one is we have to select the apex point. So this is the apex point. Then after that select a point or click to locate the parabola start point. Suppose this is the start point and again this is the end point of our parabola. So this is called as our parabola. So first of all we have to select the focus point, then apex, then start point and end point of parabola. Again select parabola. This is the focus, apex, start point and end point. This is called as our parabola. Now next one is our hyperbola. So again in hyperbola, read our statement carefully here. Select a point or click to locate the focus. So this is the focus point. Then after that we have to locate the center point here. This is suppose our center point, and after that we have to select the apex point. So suppose this is the apex point. Here now locate the a point or click to locate the apex. So this is the apex of our hyperbola. So again start point and end point. Again here hyperbola, suppose this is the focus point, then we have to locate the center, then apex, start point and end point. This is called as our hyperbola. And next one is our conic. But for drawing of our conic, we need to use a reference of two lines. So I am just drawing these two lines for the reference, then use the conic. So conic, suppose I am selecting this line and again these two lines. So this is called as our conic command. This is called as our conic command. Once again I say, I'm just using a simple rectangle here. Suppose this is a rectangle. I am selecting a conic. Suppose this is the first line and second line, then this is called as a conic. Again conic, suppose this is first line, second line, and give the direction. This is called as a conic. So this toolbar is called as our conic toolbar. Now next toolbar is our line toolbar or line toolbar. So again there are different types of lines you can draw. Simple line. So again we need to select a start point and end point. So you can easily differentiate between a simple line and again a profile. So in line it is a simple line, single line. In profile we are using a continuous line. Here a line, start point, end point, then again profile, start point, second point, third point, next point up to required point. This is our profile. Now again next command is indefinite line. Select the infinite line. So infinite line is basically it is a infinite line. Suppose you want to make it vertical. So again select the vertical here. So this is vertical. Suppose you want to convert it into incline. So select this incline. So first line and a second line. So according to that it directly used as a incline. This is called as incline. Then next one is bitangent line. But for that we have to draw here the circle. Suppose this is our first circle and again I am using circle command. This is second circle. So I want to draw a line and that line showed a bitangent line. So this is our first tangent and again this is second tangent. So you can see here this is our bitangent line. Again bitangent line, first circle and second circle. If you are observing carefully, so according to the direction of selection you will get the line. So the selection of process is very important here. So see here again I'm just selecting this side and this side, so I'll get a line into this direction. But if you are observing again, if I am selecting this direction and this direction, so we will get the inclined line there. Again bitangent line, so this is first line and a second line here, right? Then next one is again bisecting line. So suppose I want to make a line between exact center of these two lines, or you can say the exact center of or this angle. So suppose this is first line and this is our second line, so this line is called as a bisecting line. Now next option is line normal to curve. So line normal to curve means what? Suppose I want to draw this line and that should normal to this curve. So look at this, this creates a 90 degree or perpendicular to this tangent. So again line normal to curve, suppose this is the start point and suppose I am selecting this curve, so it directly shows you the perpendicular to the curve. So this is called as a line normal to curve. So this command or this toolbar is called as a line toolbar. Again I am just clearing the scheme. Again next toolbar is, again next command is our axis, and we know that the axis is basically used to a reference purpose. So this is axis. Again suppose you want to use any command continuously, so for that process you need to double click on the same command. So we can use that command any number of times. So this is the axis. If I want to use the circle number of times, so double click on circle. So first one, second one, third one, you can use the number of times, that's same command. And if you want to exit command, then again select the circle. So this is called as our profile toolbar. And the last command of our profile toolbar is a point. Point by clicking, again there are the different types of points you can draw. Again clear screen. So select a point here. Point by clicking, so select the point, and where you want to draw that point, just click in the left click of your mouse. This is called as a point. So point. Second one is point by, again using coordinates. We know that we have seen a circle using coordinates. By the same way we can easily draw the points. So for that process we should know the exact dimensions and the coordinates of the point. So again there are the two types of coordinates we are using here. First one is Cartesian and second one is polar coordinate. So on horizontal and vertical dimensions we have to provide. Suppose I will provide horizontal dimension is a 50 and again vertical dimension is a 0. So according to that you'll get, this is the point. So horizontal is our 50 and vertical is our 0 dimension. Again the same command. In that case we'll use the both dimension is a 50, horizontal is a 50 and vertical is also 50. So we'll get our point is here. This is called as our horizontal dimension is 50 and vertical dimension is 50. So this is by using our coordinate systems and a Cartesian coordinate system. Then second one is polar coordinate. Again we have to define the same dimension as we used in circle. So we have to define a radius of our circle. Again I am using a radius of our circle is 50 and I am defining our angle, on which angle we have to define our point. Suppose again that angle is 135 degree. So we'll get that point is nearer to this point. So this one. So this is the radius of our circle is 50 and our angle is provided as a 135. Then next one is equidistance point, but equidistance, for that equidistance point we have to use a simple line there or a profile line. Suppose I am just drawing this line here, and we have to provide equidistance point to this line here. So this is our equidistance point. Select the equidistance point and select the line. Number of points is required here, so by default it is a 10, so you can give here a suppose 5 and okay. So these are the 5 points. This line is divided into 5 points. Suppose first point, second point, third point, fourth and a fifth point. So this line is divided into 5 points, and you can see here the dimension is also shown here. That is our equidistance dimension. Then again I'll draw a simple line here, and the next one is intersection point. So intersection of point, suppose this is first line and a second line. So where we are getting the intersection of these two lines, so exactly we are getting our point here. So this is the intersection point. So these all points or these all commands are related to our points toolbar.